Manny Pacquiao is back. He will be going up against Mario Barrios on July 19th. That's not that long away, to be completely honest with you, at all. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old and is making a return to the boxing ring in a world title fight for the WBC world title. Manny Pacquiao is back. I don't know why he has decided to do this. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao come out of retirement. I really, really, really like Manny Pacquiao. But I don't think that this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know how Filipinos feel about this one, but I don't really want to see it at 46 years old. This could end very badly for him. Going up against Mario Barrios is an interesting one as well. I don't know why the WBC have let this happen. I don't know why Pacquiao is suddenly in the rankings to fight for the WBC title, but that's the WBC for you nowadays. But as much as I like Manny Pacquiao and, as much as it possibly could be cool to see him back, if he wins, if he loses, it'll be the worst thing ever. But let's face it, he probably is going to lose to Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, this is the best he's looked in his career so far. He's a world champion. I don't think Mario Barrios is one of the best world champions out there right now. He's not at all, but he is a world champion. It's not like Mario Barrios is an absolute killer, though. He's probably in the prime of his career, as I just said, but he's not an absolute killer. He's not an absolute amazing knockout artist. So I guess that's a positive to take about the opponent that Manny Pacquiao's fighting for a world title. If you look at it logically and you don't look at it with favoritism and all that, the logic prediction is that Mario Barrios wins this fight via stoppage. I don't think Pacquiao looked great in his last time out in his exhibition, which he had in previous. Before that, he went up against Ugas. And let's be honest, that wasn't the greatest we've seen Manny Pacquiao. He's declining every time we're seeing him. I thought he fought a good fight against Keith Thurman, but that was back in 2019. That was 6 years ago now, believe it or not. And yeah, there's a big change from 2019 to 2025. There's also a big change from 2021, from where we fought Ugas to 2025. It is one that does worry me. I mean, it's always a big fight night when Manny Pacquiao is fighting. And as much as people are going to complain about this, we're all still going to watch the fight, of course, because it's Manny Pacquiao and everyone's going to want to bloody get behind him, of course. And I really hope he can pull it off. But at 46 years old, it's not really smart to be getting back in the ring fighting for a world title. Like, I could get if he was coming back to the pro ranks to fight someone who wasn't a world champion or, wasn't anywhere near the pro ranks, or if he was to come in and fight like another Filipino or something like that, I'd understand. But the fact he's suddenly coming back and wants to fight for a world title and is, in fact, even allowed to fight for a world title is kind of beyond me, if I'm being honest with you. And it's something that I don't understand, why organizations are letting it happen, why the WBC is letting it happen, why the, boards are letting it happen, and, why people around Manny Pacquiao are letting this happen. I don't understand. I mean, I think we saw enough from him in his last exhibition. It wasn't great. He was up against a kickboxer, and that didn't really go all too well for Manny Pacquiao, if we're being honest with you, in the end. So I don't get, people who watch that fight, I don't get why, they suddenly feel like this is okay, and why people around Manny Pacquiao think he's actually got a chance of being able to win this fight against an active and hungry champion in Mario Barrios. As I said, the only positive in this is that Mario Barrios isn't an absolute killer. He's not an absolute amazing knockout artist who can shut your lights out easily, but he can box well. He can box well, and at this point of his career, he's got a much better, higher boxing IQ than what someone like a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao does. I mean, prime Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios, it doesn't really go long at all. Prime Manny Pacquiao absolutely wrecks Mario Barrios, and it's not even a hard fight for him, in my opinion. It's not even competitive. But at this point, it is dangerous. It is dangerous. It is a dangerous, to come back it is very dangerous to come back and fight at 46 years old. And especially, when you are a smaller fighter as well. I mean, your boxing IQ completely goes. You're not going to be as quick. I don't trust Manny Pacquiao to look good in this fight at all. And I am worried for him. I really am. And I don't get why he hasn't been told that, this might be a bit of a bad idea here, Manny. Look at the career you've had. Look at how it's ended for you. Look, you even look at that Ugas fight and think, nah, you don't want to see him fight again. And I thought that was it. And I thought we wouldn't have to see Manny fight again after the fantastic career he's had. And if I'm being real as well, I feel like we're lucky that it was Ugas who went up against Manny Pacquiao that time and not Errol Spence. And that was the original fight. I'm glad that Errol Spence fight didn't happen for Manny Pacquiao, to be honest with you, because that wouldn't have ended well at all. But look, as good as Manny Pacquiao is, this fight against Mario Barrios is not a good idea. Manny Pacquiao, he wasn't even in his prime in 2019 when he last looked, good against Keith Thurman. His prime was not then. It's all came to an end a decent amount of time ago for him, in my opinion. And the amount of fights that Pacquiao's had, he's had 72 pro fights in his career. That takes a lot out of you, especially as a smaller fighter as well. That takes a lot out of you. Pacquiao's been in wars. Pacquiao's been in some fantastic, unforgettable fights. But coming into a fight against Mario Barrios, this could be unforgettable, but for the wrong reasons, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like the fight at all. I don't like why Barrios has decided to do it, but why wouldn't he, though, if he gets someone like Manny Pacquiao on his resume? But yeah, I don't really like this at all, but I really hope the best for Pacquiao.